towards A over here, and MW1's cleared up quite a bit of elbow as well. So the immediate rotation from Velocity does help them for one. KnightRider will get a trade back immediately. The Viper Wall keeping them safe for the moment, but that recon is gonna make short work, and DEATHMAKER finds everything. And that's left Ember alone in a 1v3 now, with only a hope for maybe a couple of exit frags, because that spike is far beyond his reach.
Has his angles clear and cut. Oh, Ember. Nice decapitation long range, and he's not taking a tick of damage. Full HP, time might be of the essence, as it's now going to be 35 seconds. Possible to boil this down with utility, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Play on the back of Crossfire as well, which is perfectly placed with that.
Well, Hellff teasing a bit, but right away does swing out wide to give himself up. KnightRider will take care of that, and Revenant are being pretty cautious about this. They don't really want to give Velocity anything, knowing that it is their bonus. So they'll be playing on a little bit of a money, and there's Scargod lurking around, finding himself a good kill as well. But MW1's actually he could have gotten one, but Revenant expect that, and now it's only Hellff with his Spectre. And he's been spotted, and there's no way this fight favors him, but he's trying to make it work. A fake flash, not gonna give it away. Flawless round for the side of Revenant.
That KnightRider's position discovered. That was smart by MW1. His utility set near the Berlin wall to bait their first peek towards that position, so he had the upper hand in that fight any time of the day. Rightways almost finds timing where Scargod finds the trade. It's a 3v3 though, and Revenant Esports have very forward positioning, which gives them a slight advantage as they can find timing.
Spike down mid.
In trouble because he's gonna have a crossfire set up between MW1, but he takes care of one. He takes care of both of them. Logi single-handedly pulls this round back for Revenant, and there comes the wall from Ember to try and cut off right away from getting any sort of picks. But time is of the essence here, and they need to either win this round by killing him off, and they will do the same right away.
More effective. They have the Thought Force as well. On the back of this utility though, it could be in dismay, although the trade was absolutely crucial. Amaterasu finds the opening in the back lines, and MW1 needed to find success. If he delivered, that would have made the opening. But sadly, Revenant Esports, they're able to trade it off numbers. MW1 is still a risk. They can't afford to give another frag away. The white swing and Whimp is punished. If Amaterasu finds a kill, this could turn on its still a 1 versus 2. Ember, time is played to perfection, and he gets the frag at the final second. They deny the round here, but he needs to find that opening, which is firmly denied. And now with no escape, he needs to deliver like he's never had to before. Straight like a delivery truck, he's found his way to punch through the front, but only gets enough to maybe give a breathing room for BLT. Okay, they force out one error. Cool. Still a 2v3 though. NightRider's picked up that operator. Timing.
Whimp. He could be in trouble here. Hellff will get two, but I don't think he's going to be able to reach the spike. That flash gives him nothing but just information that there's one player inside. Does not tap the spike until the last second. That snake bite comes in, and Ember will cluster around them a little bit of an opening, and right now they're split across the map. 2 and 2, make that 2 and 1, and yep, like you said, it right away, so good positioning, but misses his shots until the very last second. Picks up the Vandal, has got a player in front of him looking over.
Finally a little cover. DEATHMAKER gonna be on the push, swinging the right side on the pillar. Not able to find success, but buys enough distraction for Rightways to find that kill. Logi though confirms.
Information whatsoever for the side of Velocity. Hellff might have gotten one, and DEATHMAKER chimes in with another, but they will be able to retrieve back at least one of those two fallen. And that's Scargod coming back to life.
Scargod is position discovered. They're spamming him down. He's the one that they're trying to hunt. MW1 position held. But he misses the shot on the operator, and he's not able to get back to safety. A man advantage, but that might turn for nada. They trade it out though. Amaterasu, Sheriff, this range could be lethal, and Logi get it.
Velocity in a long time, and there they go towards A Revenant as they switch up their plans, and Amaterasu will get him, and Hellff adds on to that. Logi now looking for his time of the party, but Hellff completely shuts him down. Finally, Velocity will make a move on the scoreboard, and there is MW1 cleaning things up over here. Only Amaterasu blocking it their way. They should be getting this side if they take him out, and there it is. Side is open. They even took care of right to waste first, knowing that there's going to be that crossfire setup between them. And Scargod goes for the peek towards spawn. DEATHMAKER misses a shot yet again, while MW1's already gone down towards the flank. And with that, they know that both the players are towards spawn. A double peek from two different angles. There's no way Hellff wins that, and neither does DEATHMAKER.
Esports yet again want to push the metal to the pedal, and DEATHMAKER, he has his hands on that throat. Revenant though, they fight the choke with getting map control of their own. He can be mobile and lethal. He doesn't need the operator on timing yet again. He gets the double.
Spike down mid.
And the whole as a whole, VLT
DEATHMAKER gets a little confused, but look at the amount of damage from that one shock dart. It's got 3 players pretty low, and there goes Scargod. One by one, they keep dropping like just flies. And now right to ace has been separated from Hellff, and he can't even heal him. No hope for them. Hellff will get one great shot, but will he be able to secure more? Because there's 3 more to go. And Revenant, they just want to waste my time now.
Okay.
Scargod.
3 HP, he needs precision incision right now. Cannot afford to overstep BLT as it's always been in this map 1. BLT relying on Hellff to find the clutch, and that's...
While it is on the hands of right to ace and they are towards A main, they've got a utility dumping in over here. Ember's ready for this. KnightRider gets his third, while Ember will clean up the last one as well. Will get the first frag, and there's MW1 trying to cause a distraction, and Scargod absolutely oblivious about it. While Ember does get the help of a flash to get 1 kill. That's all it's gonna be for them. There's food at the moment. There he goes towards mid, but DEATHMAKER says no more.
Take a more conservative approach, although he's going 1 and done, and MW1 has done him dirty. Logi almost found right to ace in transition. They give them the B side in an open platter, and Hellfighter, he takes the cherries for the picking.
Spike planted.
All 10 feet tall, and while they have secured this round, I would really love it that Velocity lose no more players or no more weapons, but they are circling this player of Revenant KnightRider because they don't want him to save this operator, but he's being a menace and he's dropped 2. And Velocity, and there goes the door opening. While that smoke will come in, KnightRider with the no scope will still be able to get 1. And it's only the 1 trade that DEATHMAKER finds, and it's a 4v2 almost instantly on an eco round. Revenant, what a hold, and KnightRider with that kill probably would have secured this round. Plant can go down. Knife to try and suppress them a bit to get the wall down, but it's not going to happen. Amaterasu a little aggressive for his own good. Could be caught out here. The double P comes through, and that is a mistake that he would have been definitely thinking about for the next couple of rounds.
Forward control of the side, which Revenant Esports do not contest. They want to play this a retake, and Hellff is not able to make his position work. They've handed the advantage back. That's why DEATHMAKER needs to play this aggressive position. He needs to find the opening on the back lines, and he's found Scargod's back turned to the wall. And with that, he'll ball Whimp, the trade. Crucially positioned, given away. And that might enable Logi on this backstab, but given time, right to ace has come to expect this. He wins the duel crucially. And now this crossfire set in stone. Whimp to pick, he might have a bone. They won this A side. They're gonna take it with their force. MW1, beautiful kill on a KnightRider. But Whimp, that recon needed to be dismantled. I'm not sure why nobody from Revenant is even trying to deal with that. It was kind of funny considering that right ways wasn't cover, although the trades still favor VLT, and this is around quickly dismantled yet again as Revenant were on an inferior. Okay. Whew. Whimp, if they do commit long rotations, and well, they don't commit long rotations, they do it short and they're cut short by it. Perfect rotation for KnightRider. He grabs himself his triple, and these kind of peaks are gonna be in his favor any time of the day.
Right now, Logi is playing to perfection. The smokes of his enemies are working out to his benefit, and he's playing his own cage now. Goes for 1 more, but MW1 will shut him down. It is a 4v2 almost instantaneously for the side of Velocity as they try to hope for a comeback and that overtime to come through.
To mount at least a formidable defense. Like, I said that and such. Nonetheless, 31st is still available. A chance.
Get into. Might not expect this elbow push, but he does see right to ace. He does not get it. The Spectre at that range will not be connecting his shots, and that's left Whimp alone. Revenant losing all their players except for the 1. He's waiting for the rotation, but MW1's gonna shut him down.
His position still undiscovered, although the Hunter's Fury is gonna give it away. And Amaterasu factor on the trigger. Ember needs to find success as he's all alone towards this backer side. Whimp is just on the verge of joining him, and Ember finds a very crucial frag, although MW1's lurk continues to be a problem for Revenant Esports. Oh, ironic, Revenant Esports, their play being worked against them, and Ember, he's looking to redeem not only himself but the rest of his team. They need the frag on Amaterasu, who ends up going down. MW1, Tode Force on the back pocket. He could deny a lot of praise if he uses the weapon, but he's not able to make the transfer work, and Revenant Esports closed this out at the last possible opportunity.
Towards Heaven, and Logi's gonna try and bait it in. He goes in for the big Hellff isn't connected, jumps down to his head though. Will get the shot, and there goes KnightRider to get the clutch onto him. And while Velocity are being split across various parts of the map right now, they're still finding kills. Right away gets one, a little bit of extra extension. but
Great.
KnightRider will take care of one, and with the third.
Man disadvantage for sure, but this forward positioning from KnightRider gives him kill, gives him position, and gives him a gun more crucially. He uses the barrier orb. Little does he know, everybody else is coming from drop, and from the top, they will drop. Scargod trying to provide overwatch, and Ember gets himself the double.
Wow.
This was just delightful play from Revenant Esports.
In the lead here, and with economical advantage as well, OG.
The push, KnightRider. A little scared considering DLT are only favor weapon. Why do you want to give them a fighting chance? Although KnightRider not gonna bow out of a single fight. MW1, last if I remember, not even translating.
Pinched out over here. He does have the advantage of being alive, and there comes the support as well. DEATHMAKER stays the best job of just staying alive, and that's all he needed to do. And Whimp, while he gets the plant down, he's looking for the clutch. It's a 1v2 now. Not gonna work out in his favor. DEATHMAKER will put him to sleep, and that's gonna be 4-1.
Oh goodness
Boxes. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. That Brimstone ultimate with that stun potential is gonna be really, really damning, and it's given Revenant a bit of breathing room. And there's White 2-8 going down in his pit. The trade comes in. Amaterasu cannot do anything more, and it's only MW1 in a 1v3. OG, how have Velocity given up that lead?
It's in the vibe.
Yeah, too much in the vibe it seems, and he's lost himself in the wild. And there goes one more. That snake bite helps them out perfectly. Amaterasu chips in as well. And immediately Revenant have to be forced back.
VLT should be aware. He finds yet another and welcome to the board. He gets the triple. This is turned in his head. And VLT, it slipped through the fingers and hope looks bleak. So is the HP on Scargod. The only thing he has to deny is with the paint shells. The plant kind of favors him to some extent, although this play is somewhat anticipated. He anticipates the fake. Right to ace. Years of experience on his side, and he needs to be on his tippy toes. The rounds faded away. Velocity put to a grinding halt, and Revenant are gonna send Velocity to their reckoning.
While DEATHMAKER's been spotted out towards the side, he's got 4 players maybe to worry about, and Right to ace has taken out one of them at least. Being cautious about this Revenant. Right to ace gets another MW1 with another Velocity getting back into this retake. And they made this work. Wow, what a retake from Velocity. While Hellff is just going to be doubling up with him to cover up these angles. Scargod spotted out. There comes the double peek. No, it doesn't. Whimp doesn't peek out of him, but he will get the trade instead. And now it's on to DEATHMAKER. Plays it perfectly, but yet again, Whimp stands strong. Does have the Rolling Thunder to work with, and they might know of his position. Oh, there goes the blind MW1 completely set. But oh my god. He is gonna be taken out in the end. What's happening here? Right to ace will let him slip away. No, he won't. This one, but even Right to ace has got a tail to worry about. Loki will take care of one. And now Right to ace in heaven, still not spotted out. Finally, he will be, but he does not win that duel. The Spectre giving him troubles, but look at Scargod. While he has got positioning, he himself is gonna be back-ended, and that's gonna be Amaterasu possibly securing the run for Velocity. 2 ultimates available. They can shut this down with both of them. Oh my god, Ember. Oh boy, in a great position to stop this, because at this point RNT are going to be more worried about what's on their right side than what's on their left.
Swing in tandem though. A lot of utility to supplement this hold. That's like KnightRider running for the hills, running for his life.
10 seconds
and hoping that for VLT just another round will suffice. This Vandal is gonna be crucial.
There comes the Rolling Thunder, and he's gonna be far clean away from it. DEATHMAKER also finds Logi, and this half is looking likely to settle in towards that 6-6 scoreline. DEATHMAKER will go down, Ember finds him, and now from that drop position, he's gonna try and keep them busy. But that wall has a gap, and they're gonna be trying to exploit it as much as they can. Smoke goes down to cover it up, and Whimp needs to be careful about who walks in through that, but he might go in through himself. KnightRider! He gets the double, sitting in that title corner. And now Whimp is going to be able to play off of Ember.
Utility is key. They buy time. They force Amaterasu to make mistakes. As now the pressure certainly is going to be on his shoulders. Knows the position of Ember, and he's trying to bait that peek out. Whimp though.
Taking the side as well as Heaven. Ember needs one. Not going to get it. The flash comes in a little too late from Whimp. And my word, he gets destroyed as well.
Big. Scargod needs to find some success. Finds the thing and finds the confirmation. At least one frag. They know the presence to its tower is still there, and Right to ace quick to remove KnightRider from the playing field. DEATHMAKER, he's gonna just try playing off position, and Revenant Esports being choked out by utility. Amaterasu eager to push that engagement. Like Scargod did a lot on that attack. Ember's position given away, and there's players creeping up to Char. A shooting squad eliminates him, and he least expected it. And MW1, like I said, he wants to go for that lurk play. He wants to play off timing, and so does
Giving them damage, and he's looking for more. They don't want to get out of this round alive. But they don't want to get their opponents alive either. KnightRider wants to maybe pop out of the smoke, find somebody running away. He hears a couple of sound cues. And Amaterasu, while he might have found one, he's going to get away from the other.
Be lethal, although VLT turning their backs and now heading towards the satellite aggression. DEATHMAKER does get to deal with one. Whimp though decides to opt out of the fight. Ember's aggression.
Oh, the timing.
So well timed, and Amaterasu I think expects it to some degree. Close range, discovers his presses the flash, the perfect play.
Oh no.
The perfect punish. And Revenant Esports now going to rely on individual brilliance like VLT did in map 1. Whimp gets him with the first. Fights that with utility, but that's something VLT try to fight back as well. The double peak doesn't work in fruition just yet because the trade's in short, but KnightRider from the backside was the one who found the kill. Spike just around the corner, and the smokes picked them to this kind of a position which DEATHMAKER was anticipating something.
The name of the game right now, while RNT are being aggressive, and oh, they line up for DEATHMAKER.
You can see that one coming. The Sheriff could have connected, although DEATHMAKER will not be put for a stop. Yeah, I think he's kill himself.
Yeah, he most certainly is, because there's no weapon for him to pick up here. Close these players are towards MW1. He could possibly find two again. No, it's not gonna happen.
They have the chance here, Revenant Esports, to maybe find succession, but Hellfighter, the fact that he was able to get the double on the swing is a miracle with his aiming position. Velocity were very smart to just play around that. They didn't contest it completely. Whimp position firmly given away with him opening that door, and he closes it like a gentleman. Or at least the game forces you to be a gentleman. Vulnerability enables DEATHMAKER to get that kill fast as well. KnightRider almost had them lined up. Amaterasu, 16 HP, but he survives. Man advantage though nullified as Whimp takes the aggression through the backstab. And Scargod up. The showstopper not out in the nick of time. He ends up going down, and there's an opening now for VLT to strike.
The fault line, no, doesn't even need to. Hellff will take care of him now. It's Ember. Left alone, spots one, not gonna be able to react in.
Beside the backstab is gonna be delayed. Ideal, and they find the opening.
Oh, there comes the rolling thunder though. KnightRider been completely dazed off, and so is Ember. And DEATHMAKER will find both those kills, while Scargod comes from the backstab along with Logi to find one. Still a little bit of a long journey for them to go 2 versus 3. He can actually crawl in towards heaven, but as soon as I say that, right away, so we'll take him down, and now Scargod in a 1v3.
Gonna be taking his time, and so are VLT. They know right away is low, so they need to try and play this off each other. This is gonna be numbers that brings the advantage, and right away is in the ideal position to peak. But this kind of utility basically put Scargod out in the open. Scargod, this rolling thunder, and DEATHMAKER is not able to fall back. The double aggression doesn't pan out because Amaterasu is able to dodge the utility. Although Whimp, perfect position to capitalize. They trade it out, and they have that revive, which is so crucial.
The Ember now on site, needs to get the one. He will find the one. The Viper Spit go down, and there comes MW1, but it's gonna be only left to right to waste. He needs to be right to clutch right now, and he finds the one. Got 2 more to worry about. Potentially 3 if a revive comes in. Take the plant so that they can go into this together. Or for the revive to come in. Scargod's back online, and he's got a boombot to work with. Throws it in, a little bit of chip damage. And right to waste. Playing this a little safely. That boombot, while it gives him information, he's still surviving. They're playing to the perfectionist of this. Right away, still on his feet.
50 HP, and it's possible with that Viper split because of the DK.
Healthy spike to go down. And Ember, he has an advantage, but he will be looking at the boom bot. Yeah, it looks like it is, OG. You might just be right. And Logi.
Trigger discipline. It could be big. He's wasting valuable time on the showstopper. He's buying information and position. He's now gonna be a very influential force. He's up the pressure, but that's something that VLT on the back of that double peak were ready. But DEATHMAKER tries to exploit it to a garage. He needs to then enable the tailwind to then retreat. Has utility though, and back up from right away. Close range the ghost doesn't really favor them as much. Although DEATHMAKER and MW1 able to trade it up to their advantage. VLT looking to make this play work towards this B side, but Hellfighter could not afford to lose that fight. He couldn't. It gives away the opportunity for them to choke, and that man advantage could evaporates in a thin air. DEATHMAKER, he has to force the fight, not the advantage to choose. And Amaterasu, weaponry good for that range.
The moment, they've let Revenant go through this planet. Look at that 4-man push. Oh my word, Revenant. Right to us, we'll get you back, but Amaterasu He fights to himself as well. Logi's taken out one as he holds on to his spawn for the longest time possible. But MW1 will shut him out. That 4-man push towards ceiling.
Standing ahead. Oh, they're almost ends up panning out. The recon is very on point. It gives DEATHMAKER the ability to fight back. He's cornered out, and he should have been a justice piece under the rug. Why? Why aren't Revenant clearing the most obvious position and where they got the confirmation of the player? That is questionable at the very best. And that's costed Revenant a crucial round. Now VLT, they translate this buy into a victory. They translate Revenant's buy into absolute...
Guys, look at when KnightRider's already picked up. Oh boy. KnightRider! Yeah. KnightRider! How is he allowed to get in so far? Why is nobody watching short? Shot and velocity might have made a small misstep. And now, because of that one little hole that was given to the side of Revenant towards a shot, velocity might lose a round, and there it is. A thrifty comes through. B-side push is denied immediately as they go in towards C, where MW1 is waiting for them. And Ember just falls prey to Hellff's ultimate. Just as effective as right away as he makes that Sova sing. And now DEATHMAKER looking for the final two. Gets one more, and his aim is just as on top as anything else.
It's still a 4 versus 5, and we've seen these situations turn on its head. Flash, peek, Amaterasu. He re-engages and he's taken down to some extent. Ember, he finds himself the double.
Oh boy.
He's been the man who makes somewhat of a difference, but he needed to maybe live there. That would have given them more opportunity. Scargod, he disposes off the rolling thunder and DEATHMAKER finds Whimp in transition. He used utility here, and this round is going to be so crucial. VLT, they opt to play numbers, they opt to play teamwork. VLT, he anticipated the rotation too long. He finds the first, but he's not able to readjust for right to ace.
Somebody gives him a head to shoot at towards Garage, but MW1 instead finds his own. 3 versus 5, the B side being taken control of. The spike can go down, but as I say it, there comes the flank from the window, and MW1's going to be making sure that Whimp doesn't run away anywhere. Ember, last man standing, no way he gets away from it.
Oh, not a round like this. This is big. The man advantage is now nullified. Revenant Esports, this is when desperation starts to seep in. Close to the wall, and he's able to play because the paranoia does give you vision close range, and DEATHMAKER falls down to his dismay, and that's half the tale. Now it's possible for them to have a more cohesive attack. Amaterasu, he's gonna be taken down by Cody momentarily. It's possible for them to get him back on his feet, and Ember, he's going above and beyond the triple, and he's now found the advantage. Hellfighter, good to fight back. He gets 2 of his own as A-Link went completely unnoticed, but it is, however, utility that's gonna win them this round. Another swarm grenade. Logi is trying to buy them as much time as humanly possible. The spam, Hellfighter needs to force the fight, the half stick, and Logi's not able to find the connections. He's shooting it between the knees.
Player standing.
He's going to stop them in the track with that flash, but Car got a little too aggressive. Ember will trade him out across the smoke, but DEATHMAKER's holding down that angle for any sort of pushes. Hellff to get information, spots out both of them, and he knows where to get them. A little too much pressure on him. He will go down. That's Logi to exploit now. A Vandal as well for him to play with.
One enemy remaining.
Wrist breaking flex. Ah, he's ghosting. And they should get this final frag.
30 seconds left.
Okay. He's just vibing, I guess. It's a best of 3, and this is the last leg of the journey, and it'd be unfortunate for it to be bowed out in this fashion. VLT find both the openings towards both long and short. Okay, Logi just almost finds that in a time, but Ember did pay the price.
One enemy
His
remaining.
complacency. And W1 gonna get closer and closer to that only small window that he can put that push to a stop, where VLT can just turn around and go the other direction.
Yep. Oh, DEATHMAKER. Okay. All right.
Juice.
Oh, that was quite in quick succession.
Right as we speak. Although,
One
I
enemy
hear
remaining.
this should be the end. Or whatever revenue for that off. Bolts back. This forces Whimp on an aggressive stance. Covered him, and that kid got. Yeah. They weren't expecting that from the get-go, but they do manage to trade
30
it out.
seconds left.
Everybody running back towards his east side. In the Challenger Series, and now that he's challenged, he's
Spike
only able to
down
rise
A.
to the occasion momentarily. 1v3. Ember, worlds against
10
him.
seconds left.
And he might not have any
Spike
stars
planted.
left in his back pocket, but he needs to be a star if he needs to pull off such a play. And you won't be too, mind you.
Yeah.
Both set up in the same position, though.
Oh, the drone. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, but they don't check him, but DEATHMAKER still finds him.
Yeah, nice try.
Pressure on him, just the Sheriff to handle with. MW1 gets him while Logi goes down towards Garage. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the end being built out here. Whimp takes down DEATHMAKER. Has a Vandal to work with. And he's in a world apart of his own. A drone being sent in to take care of him as well. Oh, that turnaround. Fortunately, there's only one man left. And
Aggressive stance, he's hiding behind the box. Scargod draws the aggro, but only for so long because Amaterasu is quick with the trade. Yet again, this round slips away. And 2-2 doesn't
oh, DEATHMAKER. His feet give him away. Whimp will have his Seekers online, which he can use. It is a 2v3.
Oh, there's a distraction.
Oh, there he goes. Ember's found one. The Seekers allow a little bit more, and Hellff's gone down as well.
Right to clutch. Has the paranoia, has the shrouded steps, could play around with misinformation, and he's trying to go on the high ground.
But this time, I think they might expect it, or will they not? Yes, they will. DEATHMAKER will at least. He trades off Hellff. And that knife is gonna throw Logi into a mix. A grenade coming in. DEATHMAKER already on side, and he will find him before he can look anywhere else. And now it's only Whimp. Left in towards mid.
Last player standing.
Nah, it doesn't. Map, match, and finalist point.
Yep, Revenant do have another chance, but Ember puts his chances of this map to a rest. He goes to the beyond, and I think that it might just be down unless Scargod has something to say about it. He will get one, but Hellff trades back immediately, tags up second as well. And they kind of know that both the players are here. There goes right away from the T site to the spawn almost. He's gonna take out
One enemy
player
remaining.
towards spawn. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Your first grand finalists of the TEC Challanger Series are a kill away. Whimp 23 kill away. At this point, there's only so much he can do. He has crawled past Amaterasu, holding on. Never mind that, he's just thrown it away.
I think it's
He
done.
knows, yeah, accepted his defeat. He knows it's done. It's over.
He bows down.
Velocity Gaming will go on to be the grand finalists.